Gunshots have been heard during the demonstrations at the Qalandia checkpoint. Protests began after metal detectors were installed at entrances of the Holy Mosque, following a shooting last week in which 2 policemen and 3 gunmen were killed. The Palestinian president had called for demonstrations in all public squares against what he labels Israel's stronghold on religious sites. Well, Mohammed Alami joins us now live on the phone from the occupied West Bank. So, Mohammed, we're seeing that these clashes have broken out where you are. Tell us exactly what you're seeing.
Well, it started straight after the Friday prayer where Palestinian protesters had come marched towards the checkpoints from all over the West Bank towards the checkpoints in their cities, in Ramallah, in Hebron, in Bethlehem also. The clashes started straight after the prayer has finished. Israel police and security forces have opened fire towards them using tear gas, bombs, live bullets, rubber bullets. So far, we have no figure exactly how many injured in these clashes. Also in Jerusalem, it's a huge clashes between the Palestinians there and the Israelis. Some Palestinians we heard trying to go inside Al-Aqsa Mosque to pass by the electrical gates, but so far troops have been pushing the crowds away from there. So the situation is really tense. Here where I am standing at Qalandia checkpoint, I'm just smelling tear gas that have been heavily fired towards the protesters. The Minister of Health here says that 2 injuries, serious injured. 2 people have been shot by live bullets with a serious injury. Now they transferred to Ramallah Hospital, and at least there is 80 Palestinians where I'm standing have been transferred to the hospital with light, moderate injuries. So the situation is really tense, and we are waiting to see what will happen next. Now the Palestinian Authority is trying to force Israel to put more pressure on Israel with the international community to remove these gates, to have the accords that have been signed between Jerusalem, between Israel and Jordan on the issue of Al-Aqsa Mosque, to go back to its previous situation and to remove this gate. So the situation is still tense, and we just waiting to see what will happen next.
Mohammed, quickly though, can you give us an idea of just how many Palestinians are participating in these protests where you are in the West Bank?
Well, here where I'm standing at Qalandia checkpoint, at least 3,000 or 4,000 have been marching towards there. Some of them have left, but the majority is still here. So it's not specified in Ramallah or at Qalandia checkpoint. It's in Bethlehem, it's in Hebron, it's almost all over the West Bank, and mainly in East Jerusalem, where there have been calls to shut down all the mosques, and they're calling the people to go to pray at the crossing points, the checkpoints, also inside Jerusalem. The mosques have shut down, and everybody on the streets. So crowds are really huge amount of people here with the crowds, but so far also we have no figures exactly how many people here, but estimate where I'm standing in Ramallah, at least there is 3,000 Palestinians have been marching towards the checkpoints.
Okay.